Late night live. I just got back. So me and my sister decided to take a little trip to the other side of the island, and today was just a good day. We got in yesterday. We're staying in a new space, so we got in yesterday and we are leaving tomorrow. So it's a very, very short trip, and so decided I'm just going to talk about today and what I did today, and it was just awesome. Today was an awesome day. And also just meeting a lot of awesome people. So really good vibes. And I did have a little bit of wine, so that's why I'm not going to really tap into anything like work-related, human design, or any of that. That can happen tomorrow. Right. Could tap into that tomorrow. So yeah, it's just nice to get out of town. This is the first time I've gotten out of town, like on an away trip in like over a year. So for me, I'm like, oh, this is nice just to get a little bit of change, like, scenery and like what I'm used to, like, even though it's just on the other side of the island, but still like different views, different scenery, different people, different things to do. And it was really cool. So we went to the farmers market in Kuala Lumpur, which is amazing, and apparently it is all year round. It makes me so happy, because the reason why I love this farmers market is an actual farmers market. Like, it was mostly food, and that is why I love farmers markets. Like the Tofino farmers market, it's great, but it's just more artisanal stuff, and it's like there's nothing wrong with that. I think it's like cool that people are sharing their gifts, and they're sharing their products, they're sharing what they're creating, they're sharing their business and all the good stuff, like all for it. But I love going to a farmer's market that I can like pick up food, like pick up fruits and veggies, pick up flowers, pick up like honey, pick up plants, pick up random stuff. Like, that is exciting for me versus like, especially like living in Tofino, and I know I can get those earrings or that pottery whenever, right? Because they're locals. And so it is always available. And so, yeah, it was really nice. The Kuala market was amazing, and it was great. Like, ended up meeting a farmer, who, basically has like chicken and pigs, and then he's gonna go get into cattle as well, and he also has chicken, pigs, and lamb. And he explained to us his entire process of raising the animals, and the process of like how they are pasteurized, like the chickens and the pork are completely pasteurized, like living off the land, and like what kind of grains they get, and like how he takes care of them. And it was super interesting, and I was so blown away of his knowledge on farming, but sustainable farming, and really caring for the animals, and even caring from when it gets to the process of being killed. And so I appreciate that a lot, because as I said back, I don't remember, a few weeks back, I said that my whole intention for the second half of the year is to become more intentional with the food I'm eating, and being intentional of where it comes from, and making that intention of purchasing more local. And so that is why I was really glad to meet him, because like, for me, I'm like, okay, like here I am. I'm going to be a long-term customer, because I appreciated his passion. I appreciated all his knowledge. It was really cool. So really impressed with him. If you are watching this video and you want to know who I'm talking about, just send me a message or type in the comments and I'll tag him. So that was like awesome, by all means, amazing. And I was like really glad we got to meet him and chat with him. Then obviously did a Costco run, and then went to a butcher. So then again, went to this butcher, and found the farm that does grass-fed, grass-finished. So there is a difference between grass-fed, grain-finished, and then grass-fed, grass-finished for beef. And the grass-fed, grass-finished meaning is that their entire lives they eat grass. They don't eat any grains. And the reason why that's better, because grains are actually not not that great for cows. And then we're putting that into our body. And so also that farm is the farm that was at this butcher, like very sustainable. And I ended up talking to one of the employees, and when I asked him what I was looking for, he kind of knew exactly what I was going for, and he was like we ended up having a conversation about like similar people that we follow on social media and like what he's doing with his diet and everything. So it was like really amazing. And I know I'm just rambling around right now, but after that we went out and had a lovely lunch with a woman who we had met at one of the wellness markets back in Yuki that we both like. So she was working with the hotline and like, kind of had a booth for that. And then me and my sister had a booth for our services. So that's how we connected. And she lives on this part of the island. So we went to lunch, and that was really nice. And what else did we do? Then we went to a really yummy Italian restaurant in Coombs. Oh my God, it was so good. So good. And I haven't had Italian food in a restaurant in a really long time. So it was like really, really nice. And it had like a beautiful garden, and it was just beautiful. So I highly recommend. It's called Cuckoo. And like cuckoo, And so, really good place. And then what else? What else did you? Oh, and then we went to a brewery in Qualicum Bay, and met with another friend. Just had some drinks, and the bartender was a super flirt, which was hilarious because at one point we were the only customers there, but they just had to stay open. And so he was just like being really funny and like taking care of us, and definitely flirting with my friend, which was amazing. Funny to watch. And that's it. That's been the weekend. And then tomorrow we're heading back to Tofino. So that was like basically, I would say, a successful trip. Nice little getaway. And yeah, back to Tofino tomorrow. And that's it. So thanks for watching, and I'll speak to you tomorrow. Bye.